he's driving it like that, like as far as a matchup, like they didn't have an answer for him.
He's a hard matchup for a lot of people, right? Because of how we start. You're almost like, do you put your 4 on him? Do you put your 5 on him? And it's like, there aren't many people that can just stay with him that way. And then you got to figure out your ball screen coverage with him. Because now he's setting a lot of ball screens, and like, what are you going to do? You're going to switch it? So now he's got a guard on him in the post, or driving that guy, or he's got a big guy, now he's rolling into the seam. So like, we use him in a lot of different ways. I told him he was gassed at the end, and he played 36 minutes. I was like, hey, it's what it feels like, right? When you're not playing 20 because you're in foul trouble. Like, we need him to be at this. This is where I want him. I want him in this range. Like, maybe not as much, but he needs to be in the 30s. And I thought he did a good job of guarding, switching on the different people, guarding different guys on their team, whether it be fours, whether it be Cornish, who's one of their leading scorers. Like, he moves around and guards a bunch of different people, and he did it without fouling today.
In your pursuit of a third scorer, Allocco had 16 tonight. You have to tell him to shoot more sometimes?
Every once in a while, right? Like, he's so unselfish. Like, he's the ultimate, like, what you kind of need guy. And, maybe it's, part of it is drawing the play up for him to start the game, right? To get an easy basket so he feels good about himself early. So that's something where, maybe I need to help him more, get him going early in different ways, right? Like, I'm not worried about Tae or Braeden. Like, they find opportunities. Right. But if I can get, Mush going in ways where he's being a little bit more aggressive, he's been great. But he's, like I said, he's the ultimate what you need, right? He's handling the ball, he's taking care of the ball, he's communicating on the court. He's been great for us.
Seems like Braeden can sometimes almost even be like more comfortable when there's a hand in his face issue with basketball. Like, how is he so comfortable when he's getting guarded tight and he's still putting it up there?
He's been shooting his whole life with a hand in his face, probably. You never watched him play when he was little. It's uncomfortable sometimes. Wellesley Hoops games, and he's scoring like 40 points a game on these kids that are like going to be doctors and lawyers and leaders of this country. He's just out there just balling, not a care in the world. I'm like, come on, man, please. Like, you got 40, like, you don't need to keep shooting. Like, so I think it's just his DNA. I think it's, get shots. The thing I'm proud of is his last 2 games, he's been efficient. He's been efficient in how he scored. And, that's been a product of cleaning up some things offensively for all of us. But some of his teammates really finding him and getting to some open shots.